welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. So today's video is all about getting that bikini line light, okay? It's all about lightening up that bikini line. So we are gonna go through all the things I use, how long it took, and what I'm currently using and what I'm currently doing. So let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so first I want to just talk about a little background about, shaving and like if I do it, how long I've been doing it. So when I was a junior in high school, it's the first time I ever shaved. Prior to that, I was just using scissors and I was just cutting the hair as low as possible because I was so afraid that with a razor, I was gonna like cut my vagina. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was just cuckoo and that's what I thought. So when I started shaving, I would only shave like the top part, like, like where the pubes are, not by where your lips are. Just at the top, I would just shave that part, and I was still cutting the lips and the inside because I was terrified of the razor. So now I'm in my senior year, and I think like for prom, not that I thought I was gonna be being fresh, but I decided to shave down there, and I really took my time. Now, when I was shaving, I was using, I think it was like Dove sensitive skin soap. I wasn't using any foams or anything like that because I just didn't really feel the need for those. I don't know. So I was using that. Fast forward 2 years after high school, I heard about waxing. So I was like, oh, let me try this waxing situation because now I'm starting to get these little ingrown hairs. I wasn't getting them a lot, but I noticed I would get like 1 or 2. And I wasn't feeling it. Like, I was just pissed. Like, it was just nasty. It hurt. Like, I didn't like how it looked. And I started to notice that it was kind of getting a little dark down there. Not where the lips are, just on top. So I'm like, okay, that must be because I'm not shaving my lips like that. I was never really shaving it, just once in a while. I was mostly using the scissors to just trim it down really low. So fast forward, I started waxing. Now, waxing, I feel like was good at first because they would just rip the hair, boom, boom. But I would always like feel like it was a little itchy and like irritating. I have really sensitive skin, so I just felt like I was irritated 90% of the time. I tried their serum, didn't work. It was just a waste of money. And I was still getting ingrown hairs, and I feel like it was getting darker down there. And I was still having to shave more than I wanted to. I feel like if I'm getting waxed every 6 weeks, I shouldn't have to shave as much as I am. So I'm like, okay, I would still get the waxing. I'm still waxing, and I just kept noticing like it's getting darker and darker and darker. I'm like, something got to give. Like, it's just not working for me. Boom. I heard about laser hair removal. Now, I think I started researching about laser in 2017 because at this point I'm like, all right, I'm tired of the waxing. It's expensive for no apparent reason, and it's not effective. Like, I feel like my hair was still growing back thick. Like, it wasn't growing back as fast, so they say. But for me to be doing it for so many years, I should have been seeing, more improvements. I don't know. I just felt like I should have been seeing more than what I was seeing, if you feel what I'm saying. So 2017, I'm doing research. I'm researching. I think I was doing research for like 2 years. And then I heard a laser away. So I'm like, okay, I set up my consultation appointment in 2019. And they were super sweet to me. I got packages and I got the lip for free. I didn't really use the lip because I feel like, I don't think I have a mustache, but whatever. So I started getting my laser hair removal. That had to be the best thing I have ever done. Okay, so while all this is going on between the shaving a little bit, the waxing, and now up until the point where I'm doing the laser hair removal, in between that time, I'm going to show you guys what I was using to lighten up my area as time progressed and what I started to use along the years. Because after a while, certain things, you got to start using something new. So let's get started on what I've been using. I'm going to show you guys the razor that I use. And this is the Venus Extra Smooth Sensitive Blade with their, it's like a reusable razor piece, I guess you can say, like the piece that you would use. I have hair on here, I'm trying to get it off, I don't know what's going on, that you can use to, like, you know, I think I bought this probably like 6 years ago, and I've been using the same one because I just keep buying the replacement I keep buying the replacement heads. And like basically what you do is you just take it out of here, and like there's a little piece in here, and you just literally stick it on like this, and then you pull it out. Boom. Super easy. And I love this razor. And I just want to say something real quick as a sidebar. I do not use the same razor I use for like my armpits and my legs and stuff for my vagine. Okay, I don't. This razor is just for my private parts, because all that cross bacteria, yeah, I'm telling y'all, listen to what I'm saying. Use a separate razor for your vagina, okay? And whenever I would use this, I would shave going down. So if this is my vagina, because I need to do a little demonstration, I'm shaving like this. I noticed that when I would shave up, I would get more ingrowns, or it would be like irritated. Like when I would shave going down, I'm telling you guys, like that's like, it was very smooth. I might not have like gotten like the closest teeny pieces of hair, but it was smooth and there was no irritation. And this really helped calm down the ingrown hairs, I'm telling y'all. So put down the razor once in a while, because shaving makes it dark down there. Like that's just off the rip. If you are constantly shaving, it makes it dark. So I would use this with my Dove Sensitive Skin Bar Soap, which I don't have right here. I'll put up a picture to show you guys the soap that I was using to shave. And then I would always follow up with this Ambi Cocoa Butter Soap. And it says on here, it helps moisturize skin and helps visibly even skin tone. And baby, this works. Like, I feel like you have to use something for at least a month, 2-3 months to see if it works. But at the end of my skincare regime, when I'm showering and I'm done, I would always go over my private parts and my underarms with this to ensure that I keep it light. And I've been using this since high school. So this is some years, baby. Like, I'm not gonna give up my age. But just know that I've been using this bar soap for years and it does work, okay? Now, also, what I do is I exfoliate, okay? Like this right here, the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub and Tropical Mango, I go through these. Like this one, I go through these. Like I'm talking about, I go through them because I exfoliate my whole entire body with this. But I make sure that I exfoliate my private area really well. And I think people, like, when you exfoliate, people don't know, like, when you are rubbing this in, rubbing in, and it's kind of rough, you have to keep massaging it until it is completely smooth. A lot of people don't know that, because you just put it on and you're rubbing it and it's like, you know, you feel all the scrubs and then you just rinse off. No. Keep rubbing it in. It's annoying. It's gonna take some time, but just rub it in until it's completely smooth. And that way, like, you really get the whole entire effect of the sugar scrub. So this is a plus. So you shave, you wash everything off, you sugar scrub, and then I use the cocoa butter soap, okay? So now, those are the things that I've been doing over the years to really help lighten up that area and to keep it light. Now, let me tell you the icing on the cake. The laser hair removal is what really brightened up my vagina. Like, it really just, and I want to tell you guys that it's not the lips that were dark and getting ingrown hairs. It was just the top part, because that's the part I was shaving the most. That was my problem area. So when I started getting the laser hair removal, I'm telling you, like, I want to say within the second treatment, I've noticed a whole, like, I'm gonna put up the pictures of how bright it is down there. Like, it's completely even. I don't get ingrown hairs. I don't get razor bumps. I don't have any itching, irritation, nothing like that. So I'm going to do a whole entire video on my laser hair removal experience to give you guys a more in-depth of like how the treatment works and everything like that. But I'm gonna tell you, like, that was like the top thing that really helped with brightening up my bikini line, everything down there. And on top of that, I would also use aloe vera. I don't have the, I'm gonna go get the plant. So this is an aloe vera plant and it is like small now because I use this faithfully like all over my body. And I'm telling you right now, like every night I would put this on my area down there. And this is like a natural lightener. Like it works, and I've been using this since 9th grade. Okay, I've been using aloe on my body since 9th grade. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all, like consistency is what will work. You have to be consistent with anything you do. So I would put this on after I get my wax, after I would shave, and now that I'm doing my laser hair, I still use it. After I get my laser that very first day, I put it on there. And I also want to mention, now that I am doing laser hair removal, I don't shave. The only time I will run the razor, you know, just on that area is the day before my treatment, because you have to be completely bald. So in between treatments, which is like 6 to 8 weeks, I do not use a razor. I don't shave because I don't have to. The second time I got my treatment, I had like little to no hair. Like it works so fast. It's different for everybody. So I'm gonna say this right now as a disclaimer. What works for me may not work for you, but try it out because you just never know. And be consistent with something that you try. Don't go from this to this to this. You see everybody trying all these new things. Don't do that. You have to do something that's gonna work for you and be consistent with it. So if you're gonna try something, try that one thing for however long you're gonna try it for and stick to it. Okay, so like I said, I would put this aloe on, I would cut it open, I would use the inside, it's very slimy, and I will massage it on my pubic area really well. Make sure it seeps in, let it dry, and I would sleep it overnight. In the morning, I would just shower like normal. Now, if I have some like stubborn dark spots, I would use this spot treatment from Perfect Tone. Now, I'm about to do a whole video on this line, but this is some potent stuff right here. Like if you have a stubborn spot, this is what you use on that stubborn spot. You just take a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all, because if you squeeze down the whole thing like really hard, so much is gonna come out. You don't need that much. If you have a lot of spots, then okay, but you just need like, let me show y'all, boop, one little pump. This tiny little pump right here, it's a nice little texture. This, you see how this is like went all over the place? Now this little pump right here could fit like 4 or 5 dark spots. That's it, and it will work. I'm going to do a review on this product alone so you guys could see, but that is what I would use if I had like a really stubborn spot, like a pimple or anything, because you know your thighs rub together, you might, you know, get a little pimple, ingrown hair when your thighs rubbing together, all that stuff. So you might have to you might need a little something extra. That's the something extra right there. It's going to get that spot off, okay? And I'm gonna say that right there will also lighten up that anal area in between, because you know how it could kind of get dark, especially if you got a little big old booty. It could get dark in between your butt cracks. So if you want to put some of that spot treatment right there, it's definitely going to lighten that up. That right there, I'm telling y'all, like I even put my mom onto that, and she like had like a little dark spot on her arm, and she was using that. When I say it has lightened up tremendously, and that spot that she had on her arm was there for years. So that spot treatment even lightens up spots that you have had for years. It works. It's potent. I don't know what the heck is in there. I just know that it's from the Bahamas, and whatever's in there works. Okay, so one last thing I want to talk about real quick: your panties. Okay, cotton underwear is what's going to be your best friend, and not too tight. Like if you're wearing tight panties, if you're wearing tight pants all the time, all that moisture that's going to be in the crack of like your, you know, your Brazilian line and your vagina, your pubic hair, all that is going to cause you to have ingrown hairs. It is. and it's going to trap all that heat in there, all that moisture, and it's just gonna make it dark. You just shave, and you got all this tight material on you, like it's gonna be dark. So if you follow these steps, I'm telling you, it's going to lighten up with the quickness, especially that aloe and that spot treatment and the laser hair removal. All of that is just going to, like, I'm telling you, take it from one thing to another. Like, put down the razor, even try waxing, because the waxing works for some people, but for me, I felt like it made it dark to me. The laser, them little beams and little things that they be putting on down there, it lightens up those spots, because it's like literally like hitting all those spots where the hair would be, and it's just like it burns it or something, and it just lightens it up. So y'all, please pick up some of these things that I just showed you. It's very, very cheap, inexpensive. I think the most expensive thing is probably the spot treatment. I think this is probably like, I don't know, like $34. But if you use it the way I just showed you, you're gonna have this for months. I think I had this for like 6 months, and it's still so much in here. So it's not like I gotta keep on buying it and buying it and buying it. That bar of soap, the cocoa butter soap, is probably like $2. At the most, I've seen it for like $4, $3.99. And then this right here, this razor, I want to say it was like $16.99. The heads come in packs of 2, 4, 12. So you know, pick how much you want to spend on that. And then the sugar scrub, these are usually like $5.99. I have seen them at $7.99, but I got mine for $5.99. And I got the scrub, the cocoa butter soap, and the razor at CVS. This you have to get online. I'm gonna link everything in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you just follow some of these tips. The aloe, grocery stores, girl, grocery store, okay? That aloe, I've seen it at the lowest for $1.49. That's super cheap, and you don't need a lot of it. You don't need a lot. So pick some of these things up, and it's summertime. Like, start using it ASAP, because them areas are gonna be light real quick, so you can wear them bikinis and bathing suits on your vacation, looking extra sexy, extra cute, and like, let's just get with it, because my thing lightened up quick, okay? Super quick. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you leave a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment and subscribe, and let me know if this worked for you, because I want to hear some of y'all stories. Let me know if y'all need help with anything else. Be sure to comment in the section box below, or hit me up on Instagram in my DM, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time. And wait, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video, and I'm gonna catch y'all later, of course.